If you're looking for a nice, quiet place to study, Coulter Library will be that place in January 2017. Find out what's changing and why they say it will be a better place for students coming up next.
Now, from the EMC studio at Onondaga Community College, this is an ONTV update.
Good afternoon and welcome to ONTV Update. This is Friday, February 26th. I'm Justin Beto.
And I'm James DeLine. A lot of changes have been happening around the Onondaga Community College campus, and it's not done yet.
After the recent renovations to the quad, it's now Coulter Library's turn to get a facelift.
After nearly 50 years, Coulter Library is finally getting the update it needs.
Well, the library is the only original building left on campus. It was built in the very early 1970s and has not had a major renovation since it was built.
With the renovations underway, the library staff had to condense what was on 2 floors down to 1.
A lot of people are complaining about the first study room and like where the book stacks are right now, because the renovations are going on above that, and there's just tons of noise, a lot of like banging and clanging around.
The noisy renovations seem to be a small price to pay compared to what the library will be able to provide students once they're complete.
So we're hoping that the new renovated library will provide a wide variety of study space and technology for students, along with providing other services that complement library services in the same building.
The library renovations have been broken into 3 phases. Phase 1 being on the 2nd and 3rd floor, and they're looking to be completed by May 2016. The 2nd and 3rd phase is looking to be completed by early 2017.
I definitely think that the renovations are going to be a great positive change. I know that they're going to be utilizing the 3rd floor, which is something the library really hasn't done.
Students returning to campus for the spring semester 2017 will get to experience the newly renovated library and all it has to offer.
To get a better look at the renovations, Coulter Library has set up a display in the main lobby showing the concept images of the completed renovations. At semester's end, thousands of students will be transferring to other colleges and/or universities, but don't forget that OCC has transfer agreement in place, which allows students to transfer to a variety of other SUNY schools and some prestigious universities. This can help you save money as well as keep your pockets full. Contact your advisor for more information on a school that's right for you.
A busy schedule can be a real concern for college students, especially for those of us who work outside of class. One business student has found a way to continue his degree without quitting his day job. Many students dread going to class on a cold, windy day, but one student has found a way to learn business off campus.
Just kind of started having a lot of the West Jenny kids coming and kind of grew from there.
It's a busy day at Saving Face Barbershop, and even when the scissors are down, Taylor HORSMAN keeps working, advertising his haircuts on the web.
I'd say social media is definitely a big aspect of spreading the word for good haircuts, you know. I mean, that's definitely made it easier, but I'd say the biggest thing is just word of mouth.
Taylor believes that if you make friends with your customers, they'll keep coming back.
What kind of got me into the barbering profession was coming here to get a haircut from Anthony.
We've been like personal friends for a while.
Shane Austin is a frequent customer, and he knows he can always expect a quality cut.
You could tell that Taylor puts a lot of work into his profession, and it really shows in his work.
And 30 hours a week of haircut after haircut can make for a busy schedule. That's why Taylor takes his classes online. Online courses give Taylor the time to cut hair without cutting class. It's sort of like his own work-study program. He takes his courses from home, then applies what he's learned at the shop.
Just good business practices, you know, can't hurt to know that, especially in any type of field, really.
Another way that a college education can give you an edge on the job market. Saving Face plans to expand their shop with a new location in Manlius. Taylor hopes he can use his business administration degree as a manager at that shop, or even open up his own.
Onondaga Community College is introducing new food and wine courses. Students over the ages of 21 will have the opportunity to cook Moroccan cuisine and sample wines that go together. The class costs $55. Register online through sunyocc.edu. Classes begin Monday, March 28th. As the snow piles up in central New York, Lawrence Chapone tells us how it will affect your ride in.
On TV's weather after the break. Stay with us.
I love OCC and I've really been impressed with all of my students here. I teach natural hazards and disasters. I try to bring in real world events to make what you learn in the classroom applicable to what you might read in the newspaper or see on the news or hear in the media. And then also trying to make it interesting because sometimes science can be a little boring to folks. So I try to make it exciting and so perhaps you don't even realize you're learning science.
Felton Art Gallery at Onondaga Community College. Experience art at its most engaging. The gallery features multiple genres of art, including painting, photography, and sculpture.
The teachers here are excellent. I've had some really informative teachers. The lessons are pretty clear and the teachers are very social. It's a very social experience. I liked the facility a lot. I liked the studios, so I decided to come here. I've learned so much. I've learned an indefinite amount of material about architecture, and I only have more to learn. I would definitely say that this school is excellent for building a portfolio to move on in this major.
Are you eager for knowledge outside the classroom? Then visit Coulter Library. If we don't have the book you're looking for, we can get it on loan. We also have a wide selection of movies and music to enjoy on your study break. And our quiet study rooms allow you to work alone or with classmates in a private environment. We're extending hours during finals week until 11 p.m. so you can catch up on your work. Visit our website for more information. Take advantage of Coulter Library today. You'll never fail in your journey to succeed.
Are you a veteran looking to continue your education? Then check out the Veterans Affairs Office at Coulter Library. We offer a variety of services, such as work study, mentoring, assistance with financial aid, vocational rehabilitation, and much more. The staff at the Office of Veterans Affairs are all veterans who continue to serve the OCC community. Visit room C103 or visit sunyocc.edu for more information.
Welcome back, everyone. I'm Justin Beto.
And I'm James DeLine. We've got Lawrence Chapone here with us to talk about the forecast for this weekend.
Today, tonight, 5-day weekend. Thanks, guys. According to News Channel 9, the cold fronts are finally settling in on this odd winter here in central New York. Today, we're looking at windy and flurries, a high of 23 with a low of 17. Tonight, the skies will be partially cloudy with a few flurries, a low of 17. Saturday, we will be cloudy with a high of 38 and a low of 32. Sunday, mild weather with cloudy skies and a high of 38 and a low of 32. Monday will be rainy, which will turn into snow later in the day, a high of 50 and a low of 45. Tuesday, cloudy, a high of 45 and a low of 29. And Wednesday, we'll look at snow and rain, a high of 40 and a low of 25. Drivers on the OCC campus have expressed concern about the visibility around some corners in the parking lots.
In these winter months here in central New York, dealing with the snow is nothing new. But students here at OCC have expressed concern for the visibility around corners entering or exiting some of the parking lots.
Especially when you're coming into Gordon, you never know who's coming out, who's coming in.
Despite genuine efforts by the facilities and support services staff, some spots around campus still make the students nervous.
And I've almost had 2 accidents where I'm coming in and couldn't see the car that is coming out.
Facilities and Service Support Assistant Director Stephen SUAREZ tells us that each parking lot dictates how it can be plowed.
Between the islands that dictate the rows and where the sometimes the light posts are, usually there's one side that's much more suitable for banking the snow.
Even after the snow melting for the past few days, you can clearly see it's still well up over my head, blocking visibility for other drivers around certain corners of the campus.
With the efforts for safety clashing with the remaining students' concern, the largest factor that can be advised is driver's caution in these winter months. From OCC's campus, ONTV Update, I'm Lawrence Chapone.
The workers say at night they're trying to move the snowbanks to different areas of the campus.
OCC alumni Chris Steinberger is in the process of making a feature-length film. He started out making music videos and funny shorts for YouTube. When it comes to Iris, he says it all started as a web series, but he fell in love with the concept for the now feature-length film. Be on the lookout for Steinberger's film Iris, set to premiere in April. For more information on Steinberger's films, visit the website at watchworks.com.
Low prices on gas means more travel for students and less time spent filling up. With more money left in their pockets, ONTV's Klim Konstantsov tells us more.
With such low prices, students are enjoying spending less and traveling more, including their commute to OCC.
Prices are low. I don't have to worry about, keeping it under 70 miles per hour to use less gas. I don't have to worry about, having to drive to OCC just for going to the library.
Many factors are responsible for current low gas prices that we have in Syracuse.
Right now, today, it tends to be the price of crude oil, which is basically set by OPEC, which stands for the Organization of Petroleum Exporting Countries. So this is the group of countries in the Middle East who basically, even though they are, separate independent countries, in terms of setting the price of crude oil, which is where we get the most of, where the world gets its largest supply of crude oil from, they essentially act as one corporation, so to speak, and they set the price of a barrel of crude oil.
The high prices from a few months ago were hard on Alex's commute to OCC and his college budget.
And if I need to use something extra like a computer lab, I have to do it while I'm here. I can't just come up on a day where I don't have classes.
If I were to get gas 2 months ago, I would not even be able to get a quarter tank of gas. But with the prices being so low, I can get more than half a tank of gas for less than $20. With low gas prices and summer on the way, we can look forward to a less expensive commute in upstate New York. From OCC Whitney, I'm Klim Konstantsov, ONTV Update.
United States might not have cheap gas for much longer. The last 2 years have been a financial disaster for OPEC. It's looking to cut oil production and raise gas prices by 2017.
This weekend, tune into the annual Academy Award show hosted by Chris Rock. Oscar nominees range from talented actors like Leonardo DiCaprio, Sylvester Stallone, and Jennifer Lawrence. Nominees are up for the chance to win Best Picture, Actor in a Leading Role, and Production Design. Watch the Oscars live Sunday at 7 on ABC.
Coming up in sports, we take a look at the OCC basketball teams that are finishing up their season.
And a look at a student who has taken the hard road to achieving his dream, being a college athlete. Stay tuned for more after this break.
I actually was a graduate of the Mechanical Technology Associate's Degree program here myself. Onondaga, without a doubt, puts the student first. We want our students to be successful. We want them to come back to us and say, yeah, what we learned in this program was great. What we're doing, we have a skill set now that I can make a good living with. www.sunyocc.edu for more information.
What I love most about OCC is the ease of access. It's so close to home, and it's just a beautiful campus, and the social community is so nice. I can really find myself inside of it. The business area that they just built is really nice as well. I think that's going to be good for helping out business students with their goals and tasks and things. I would recommend OCC to somebody. I think it's a really nice place to get an education. I think it's a really nice school to be able to settle down in and build a future at.
I would definitely say OCC has prepared me for moving on my career path. My major is fire protection technologies. I chose that due to the fact of my career path is I want to go become a career firefighter later on in life. My dad actually found this program out here from one of his buddies that's a state fire instructor out in this area. Said this was one of the best programs out here. It's real nice knowing that I have other people out there who share the same interests as me.
I I love OCC, and I've really been impressed with all of my students here. I teach natural hazards and disasters. I try to bring in real-world events to make what you learn in the classroom applicable to what you might read in the newspaper or see on the news or hear in the media. And then also trying to make it interesting, because sometimes science can be a little boring to folks. So I try to make it exciting, and so perhaps you don't even realize you're learning science.
So it's hat and gloves weather today? Wasn't it 75 and sunny yesterday? Fall needs to make up its mind. It's not all bad though. The leaves turn a beautiful red and in come my favorite flavors. That's why I always save time in my morning for Starbucks. I can grab a pumpkin spice latte and it can be served hot or cold to suit whatever type of autumn day I'm having.
OCC proudly serves Starbucks. Come visit us outside the Gordon Cafeteria.
Welcome back to ONTV Update. I'm Joe Arrigo here with your sports. When we talk about college athletes, we mention the great athletes that have a serious chance of becoming professionals in their sport. However, not everyone can achieve that. Some just have to achieve their smaller goals.
The privilege of playing college sports is easily taken for granted, but not for David Hatch.
And I ended up getting a little something called muscular atrophy, and I lost about 25 pounds of muscle.
Although the news from the doctors really hurt Dave, he didn't want to just settle and quit. It just made him want to work even harder at the game of basketball.
I would wake up every morning around 5 o'clock. The sun wasn't even up yet. Nobody was up yet. People were getting ready for work. I was outside working.
Dave went to Corning Community College after the coach told him he would have a spot on the team.
I went to college and I walked on to the basketball team. I really wasn't as strong as I'd wanted to be, but I kept working, and eventually I started getting a lot of notifications.
Dave would come to this gym, which is Believers Chapel in East Syracuse, and he would spend countless hours doing drills, making sure that his dream of being a college basketball player never came to an end.
Everybody out there who are working for something, don't give up. Keep working hard. No matter what anybody says, use it as motivation. When you wake up in the morning, think about all the haters and how bad you want it, and it'll all be worth it in the end.
Countless hours of hard work has turned Dave into a college prospect for next year. He is currently helping out the Lemoyne men's basketball team at some of their practices as the year comes to an end.
Dave is considering Lemoyne and SUNY ESF for next semester, where he hopes to make one of their teams. The OCC men's lacrosse team just started a new season recently. Captain Justin Hussey talks about what the team is doing to make another championship run.
Onondaga Community College has been well known for their record-achieving sports programs. One that has stuck out in particular has been the men's lacrosse team, doing whatever it takes, practicing inside and out to maintain their undefeated streak.
We'll keep the same strategy we've always had, is have a lot of talented players come through the program that are very unselfish group, and that's what we recruit. We look for the kids that are blue-collar kids that want to come here and hopefully make an opportunity and open up doors for them for their success after here, and kids that want to work hard and play together, and obviously you got to have a lot of talent as well.
What sets the Lasers apart from the other teams is that they've built a close family bond, which has made them a stronger team on and off of the field.
We're always looking for the guy sitting next to us. We're never really cared about the numbers on the back of the jersey. We're always caring about Onondaga and the whole family embrace that we have.
Even in the brisk temperatures of central New York, the Onondaga men's lacrosse team continue their practice outdoors to keep up their winning streak.
We currently have 105 straight wins. We have 7 straight national championships, and we have 9 out of the past 10 years.
Keeping the legends in their thoughts, the boys have continued to keep their winning record strong and untouched this season. Reporting from Murphy Field, I'm Christina Episcopo, ONTV Update.
The men's lacrosse team hopes to come away with their 8th national championship as their season is just getting underway. The OCC women's basketball team has advanced to the NJCAA regional semifinals with an 88-59 win over Herkimer. Melissa Bukowski led the way for the Lasers with 22 points. Also, both lacrosse teams start their season on Sunday versus Finger Lakes Community College. Guys, hopefully it's a great season for the lacrosse team. They've been really good in the past.
Yeah, and congratulations to the women's basketball team for an amazing year.
Absolutely.
With time brings about change, sometimes locally and sometimes nationally.
Coming up next, Diamond Hamilton will be speaking about the change that Black Lives Matter is seeking. Stay tuned after the break.
I love OCC and I've really been impressed with all of my students here. I teach natural hazards and disasters. I try to bring in real-world events to make what you learn in the classroom applicable to what you might read in the newspaper or see on the news or hear in the media. And then also trying to make it interesting because sometimes science can be a little boring to folks. So I try to make it exciting and so perhaps you don't even realize you're learning science.
Felton Art Gallery at Onondaga Community College. Experience art at its most engaging. The gallery features multiple genres of art, including painting, photography, and sculpture.
The teachers here are excellent. I've had some really informative teachers. The lessons are pretty clear and the teachers are very social. It's a very social experience. I liked the facility a lot. I liked the studios, so I decided to come here. I've learned so much. I've learned an indefinite amount of material about architecture, and I only have more to learn. I would definitely say that this school is excellent for building a portfolio to move on in this major.
Are you eager for knowledge outside the classroom? Then visit Coulter Library. If we don't have the book you're looking for, we can get it on loan. We also have a wide selection of movies and music to enjoy on your study break. And our quiet study rooms allow you to work alone or with classmates in a private environment. We're extending hours during finals week until 11 p.m. so you can catch up on your work. Visit our website for more information. Take advantage of Coulter Library today. You'll never fail in your journey to succeed.
Are you a veteran looking to continue your education? Then check out the Veterans Affairs Office at Coulter Library. We offer a variety of services, such as work study, mentoring, assistance with financial aid, vocational rehabilitation, and much more. The staff at the Office of Veterans Affairs are all veterans who continue to serve the OCC community. Visit room C103 or visit sunyocc.edu for more information.
Welcome back to ONTV Update. I'm James DeLion.
And I'm Justin Beto. In the past few years, police brutality has been a hot topic in this country.
Diamond Hamilton spoke with members of a movement that developed because of this discussion.
Due to the students' response of the Black Lives Matter movement nationally, town hall meetings here at OCC have formed about 2 years ago.
I'm one of the faculty members who first got together and said, okay, we're going to have our own town hall so that students can talk about these issues.
Students emphasize with the national movement, but understand that they cannot always go to a protest in another city.
Black Lives Matter movement started in response to Trayvon Martin's death back in 2013. The movement has grew nationally, and now locally, students have built a team here at OCC.
They connect that notion that, yes, our lives matter, but our lives matter wherever we're at. And so we want to make things better where we're at, and I really applaud them for that.
We would like to improve faculty-student relations at OCC. Some of the students have expressed a disconnect with the staff. They don't feel they get treated the same way.
Also trying to give students of color more of a voice than many of them feel they have, and also trying to connect with students of color and let them know that even if you yourself don't feel strong enough to go out there and really demand your rights, there are people that you can talk to on this campus.
In Syracuse, Diamond Hamilton, ONTV Update.
For more information on the town hall meetings at OCC, visit sunyocc.edu.
Music dealers from across the Northeast are getting ready for the Compact Disc and Record Fair this Sunday here in Syracuse. The event is being held from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. at the Electronics Parkway Holiday Inn, next to the Thruway. Admission is free and open to the public. New York Record Fairs expects 1,000 records, including LPs, 45s, and 78s. If vinyl's not for you, then there will also be CDs and DVDs, as well as memorabilia. Lauren Chapone is back now with the weather.
Lawrence, are we going to have to shovel this weekend?
Well, the skies look clear, but it will be cold most of the week, and we are trying to stay in the 20s. Tomorrow will be cloudy in the 30s. The cold front a little bit with the high in the 50s. Today and tonight weekend.
Well, that will do for today's edition of On TV Update.
Thank you for watching. Next week we take a look at some local Star Wars collections. Goodbye for now, and may the Force be with you.
It's tough.
I know.